What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant, and you're watching Suburban Nerd, this channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news. First topic on the nerd rundown is ABC just got bitch slapped by Disney. They were thinking about what you call maybe canceling Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Disney was like, get the fuck out. It's like, yo, for real, like they slapped it, was like, yo, no, that ain't happening. I'm guessing because they probably have some major plans for the Marvel universe with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Even though they're sort of tied together. Like the show is connected to the movies just aren't connected to the show. So the movies go on like nothing, but whatever happens in the movies affects what happens in the show. So like after not even Civil War, Winter Soldier, where everything went down, that's probably when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. actually started getting real good. And then after that, then they even had their own Inhumans thing, but it had nothing to do with the movies. But after the Avengers, Ultron, there definitely was reference to that in the movies, in the show. So I like the show personally. Like a lot of people, like it gets a little flack, and sure, it's not as good as the other superhero shows, but I do still enjoy it. I still tune in every week to watch the show. So you know what? I'm hoping, especially when they brought in Ghost Rider, that was definitely fun. And the LMBs or LMDs or whatever those things, life model decoys. It was a good season, and I like the way they sort of broke seasons up into little sections. So like they had little mini series within the season. So I don't know if they do that next season. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So as far as Disney been slapping the shit out of ABC, like, yo, nope, you're gonna do it because Disney owns ABC. ABC is with Disney. That's why you see all these Disney shows and cartoons or whatever. So they gotta play ball. They gotta listen to their boss. You know what I'm saying? So if Disney says don't cancel it, and that's it. Because ABC has this kind of thing. A lot of shows, a lot of networks have this thing about like, oh, slow season, let's cancel this. And Marvel can't really do that because as far as live television network, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the only thing they have because they can't depend on that in Inhumans because Inhumans is pretty much already canceled on arrival, dead on arrival. So you got CW with all their DC superhero shows, like 4 or 5 of them or whatever, and you got Gotham that's doing pretty good. So the only Marvel show is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now, because even the ones with the Gifted, that's Fox. So Marvel needs to have faith and just keep putting that money. Even though I know that's not my money, but I'm saying they need to just keep pushing it, and then eventually it'll get good. Because like I like the season, I like the show so far, so don't give up on it so quickly. So you know what, Disney, doing what you're doing. All right. Next thing, J.J. Abrams and Oscar-nominated Arrival scribe Eric Hezenseer, they're adapting this Japanese animated movie that's making bank overseas. Like internationally, it's made like it's made the most amount of money any animated movie has ever made. And I'm talking about Spirited Away. All those movies, this shit is like killed it. And it's called Your Name. And it's pretty much about a boy and a girl from different backgrounds. They find out that they can body swap. And then there's sort of like a romantic thing happens. They start liking each other. And they're going to turn that to a live action movie. And I don't know. They're probably going to bring it to the States as far as like whitewash, what they call like most likely it's gonna be some Americans because they're not gonna do a Japanese style. Like I don't know how it can work because I haven't seen the movie. First of all, I want to see it, but I guess I haven't seen it in the theaters. There probably are some theaters. If I really look, they probably might have some because there are some like Oscar nominated movie theaters that show movies like this maybe. So I'll try and check it out. But other than that, America hasn't done too good as far as adapting Japanese animations. Like you've got Ghost in the Shell, you've got like these movies just aren't panning out as good. So I think maybe J.J. Abrams, because J.J. Abrams isn't directing, he's actually going to be producing with his production company Bad Robot, and then the director is going to be what's that guy's name again? Eric. Yeah, so he's going to be the one directing. So hey, fingers crossed. Hopefully they do decent on it because I want to see a good adaptation of a Japanese animated. Like, I know Akira's supposed to be coming, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know too much about this, so I don't have any expectations. So maybe that's because maybe that might be what's good, because I have no idea what's going on. Maybe they could do it decent, No. But hey, internationally it's doing great. So over like 300 million, I guess. But hey, international might not like it. So if I like it, international don't like it, it's gonna flop most likely. So next on is, oh yeah, I saw the international trailer 3 for Thor Ragnarok. Shit is it's epic, yo. It sort of has a vibe of Guardians of the Galaxy, as far as like as far as the Hulk being, I forget what's the guy's name, the guy that's like takes everything literal, but yeah, it sort of has that. And then, you know, like the whole group, Thor, all that. It, like, maybe it's just the trailer, the way they did it, but it's very reminiscent of Guardians of the Galaxy. And Guardians of the Galaxy did pretty good. And Thor, I like the Thor movies. Thor, the Darkness, that definitely had its flaws. I overall liked the movie, but there were major flaws that I didn't like about the movie. So this one looks like it might be on full cylinders, just like getting it good. So I definitely look forward to that Thor Ragnarok, and that comes out in November. So everybody look out for that. Next we have Danny Elfman says that he's basically the one that they brought on to do the score for the Justice League. And he was brought in by Joss Whedon. And if you don't know who Danny Elfman is, he's the guy that did the original score for the Batman, the movie. So he's planning on putting a dark twist on John Williams' Superman score and put it in the Justice League. So as far as my feelings on that, it's okay, because like Hans Zimmer, his Superman score, like, if you should, like, I'm gonna try to see if I can find it, put a link below, but there's a mixture between I believe it's John Williams and Hans Zimmer, the score put together, and it's really good. So I'm gonna try and see, but like, they're gonna probably put a darker one. I'm thinking because, you know, Superman, he sort of died, and he's gonna be brought back, and he might have like amnesia or whatever, so he might be dark, and like, so you don't know what side he's on. So I think they're probably gonna have that tone for just that moment, but then they're gonna have the regular score for the rest of the movie. So we'll just see how that works out. But hey, changing the score isn't bad, as long as I have faith in this guy. You know, like I said, he has done these, you know, like the Batman one, everyone knows that one from the movie, so definitely looking forward to that. And that's it for him. Next we have on a Nerd Rundown, Greg Berlanti and Wendy Merkel are rebooting Kung Fu, the TV series, and they're going to be rebooting it with a lead female Asian character. And that, I've never seen the original show, because I believe the original show was out in the 1970s. And a quick note that Bruce Lee was up for it. He was going up for the role of this guy, because basically it's someone that gets something taken away from them, then they go on a journey to find the person that took it. And Bruce Lee was trying to be the guy, but I guess they didn't know if he was, you know, pants, so they put a white guy in place, which is kind of crazy, sort of like Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. Like, it was a white American, but it was pretty much whitewashed, because back then, of course, they whitewashed, but it was a white guy that was trained by Kung Fu, then go on a searching journey. And Bruce Lee would have been perfect for it, but they chose not to do that. But yeah, it's going to be an Asian American, I don't know if it's American, but it's going to be an Asian female lead that's going to be doing this, going to be training. And I'm definitely looking forward to it, because she's going to be kicking ass and taking names. Into the Badlands, I hear, is like one of those shows that does very choreographic and fights very good. So I'm hoping they kind of do the vibe of that, as far as, like, you know, good fighting, good choreography, because we definitely need one of those. They're bringing it to, what are they bringing it to? I believe they're bringing it to Fox. Yes, I believe they're bringing it to Fox. And hey, if they can get it done, I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, with Greg Berlanti, if you don't know, he's basically the guy that's behind all the DC CW superhero shows. So if you like those, hey, and they have pretty good choreography in those, especially the Arrow. So hey, if you like that, probably check this out when it comes out. I'll give you guys more updates on when it comes out, but nothing has really been done. They haven't even cast a female, but they just know they want an Asian female to be the lead character. Next we have I just saw the Foreigner trailer with Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan, and yo, it's great. I've heard about the trailer, and I did see it, but it just happened to be on YouTube when I was watching, and I just had to mention, like, it was really good. Yo, Jackie Chan, he's very dark. It ain't no comedy. action in this. Like he's going after these people. Apparently, this guy, he's with his daughter, and there's a terrorist attack, and his daughter dies in a terrorist attack, and he goes to the government and tries to find out like who did this, who's responsible for this, and he searches. I guess he has some background, military background, and Pierce Brosnan is the person he goes to talk to, and then basically Jackie Chan just goes on war trying to find a person, sort of like just in general, like it wasn't Dirty Harry, but the one where the guy just in New York, and he just goes on a rampage after his family, wife and kids die, whatever goes. Cause I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was like a series of them. And but yeah, so that's what Jackie Chan's gonna be doing. He's gonna be going and getting revenge, going after people. All right, so that's pretty much as far as I have. I'll try to see if I can put the link down to that trailer down below. But as far as that's all I have. I'm gonna throw a little bit of gaming news because someone told me like maybe you mentioned a couple of game stuff. So I'm just gonna give a quick rundown for games that are coming out this month in October. So first on the list is Forza Motorsport 7, and that's coming out for the Xbox One. That's a car racing game. That's pretty much a competition for Gran Turismo on Xbox, and that's on Xbox One. Next we have Gran Turismo Sport that's coming out for the PS4, and that's the one I'm not hearing too many good things. I'm hearing like Forza is coming up. Like people are preferring Forza over Gran Turismo, even though Gran Turismo is the king of the king. But like I hear this time they're leaving out some stuff that some fans really wanted. So I don't know who's going to be winning out on this. Most likely Gran Turismo, just because they have that fans, like the whole world is their fans. But hey, you never know. If you start neglecting your spot, the new dog might take that. You know what I'm saying? So that's as far as that's coming out for the PS4. Next we have Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, plus Bowser's Minions, and that's coming out for the 3DS. I don't have a 3DS, so I don't know much about this. But hey, if you have kids, you want to play that, get it for them, check it out. And then we have Middle Earth Shadow of War. I've seen the gameplay of the Middle Earth, the first game, and that thing looks epic. It looks really good. And I like when I get the next console, that's one of the games I'm probably going to get. And this is definitely one. They just took the fight schematics as far as you fight, and then just added even more to it. And that's the best time. That's the best way to make a sequel. So you just go and just do what you're doing, and just keep going. And then the next thing you're doing is South Park, The Fractured Butthole. That's going to be on all consoles. So you just check that out. It looks good. The first South Park game was pretty good. So definitely check this one out. And then you've got next, and that was for all systems. Middle Earth Shadow of War. That's for all systems as well. Next we have The Evil Within 2. That's going to be for all systems. I didn't play the first one, but it's really spooky and scary. So I don't know. I've seen gameplay and it's definitely creepy. So maybe you should check this game out if you like that kind of stuff. Next we have Fire Emblem Warriors. That's for the 3DS. Once again, another handheld game for those kids. Siberia 3, which is for the Nintendo Switch. I don't know. I haven't played the game. I haven't played any games of it before, but it looks okay graphically. So maybe check that out. You got Destiny 2 for the PC. Destiny 2, I've been seeing gameplay, and it looks definitely better. The storyline that actually has a storyline. Like, the first one didn't have it, and I've seen gameplay, wasn't interested, but this new one definitely looks interesting. The way you could just get these power-ups, whatever, definitely want to check that out. Then next we have Assassin's Creed Origins. That's for all systems, and if you like Assassin's Creed, you'll like this. Super Mario Odyssey. That's for Nintendo Switch. It's coming out. If you have a Switch, that's probably one of the games you must get. And then the last one we have is Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. It's for all systems, and it's definitely looking like I watched the gameplay of the first one, and it looks fun. Just like guns blazing, you can blow up anything. Just over the top action. If you like that, definitely check it out. So that's pretty much it. That's my news for today. Games and movie comics and all whatnot. And remember to subscribe if you check out yesterday's nerd rundown or movie news, comic book news, and it's over here. And then remember, I'm Wes Grant. You've been watching Urban Nerd. You've just been nerdified. Catch you guys tomorrow.